Hello, good day, viewers. In this virtual class, we'll be looking at this question before us. The root of 2x squared minus 3x plus 5 equals 0, alpha and beta. And the root of the equation ps squared plus x plus q equals 0 are alpha minus 1 and beta minus 1. Find the values of p and q. So here, what we do at the first equation, first of all, we have the sum of roots and the product of root. The sum of root, which is alpha, plus beta, is equals to minus b over a, while the product of the root, alpha, beta, is c over a. Okay, this can easily establish a fact that the sum of root is minus b over a and the product is c over a. From the first equation here, here we have a, here is the coefficient of s squared, which is 2, while b is the coefficient of x, which is minus 3, and c is the constant term in the equation, which is 5. Now, to obtain the alpha plus beta, usually is to substitute the value of b and a respectively here. So we have a negative multiplying b over a, and here b is minus 3, and where a is 2. So negative times negative is positive, so this gives 3 over 2. Now let's obtain alpha beta from the first equation. Alpha beta here is c over a. We know the value of c is 5 and the value of a is 2. So alpha beta is 5 over 2. Now this would enable us to be able to find solution to the second equation. In the second equation, we have that the roots are alpha minus 1 and beta minus 1. So let's find the sum first, which is alpha, this one alpha minus 1 plus beta minus 1. That is the sum of the root, alpha minus 1 here, plus beta minus 1. We know that the sum of root is minus b over a. This becomes minus b over a. So in the second equation here, this is alpha plus beta. So we have alpha plus beta minus 1, that gives minus 2 is equals to minus b over a. In the second equation here, the value of b here, the value of b is equivalent to 1. So let's look at the second equation. A is equals to b, b is equals to 1, and c is equals to q. So quickly, let's now substitute. Let me put this very clear. This is here where a is p from the second equation, which is this is s squared plus s plus q, while b is equals to 1, and c is equals to q, which is a constant term. Now for us to obtain this, we say this is alpha plus beta. So this is alpha plus beta minus 1 gives minus 2. So we say here is minus b over a. This is minus, okay, b is 1 over a is what? Is p. Now with the first equation given, we know that the value of alpha plus beta is equivalent to 3 over 2. So we substitute 3 over 2 minus 2 is equals to minus 1 divide p. Okay, so here we take, here this is a fraction, so we take the LCM, which is 2. 2 divide 2 is 1. 1 times 3 gives 3, minus 2 divide 1 is 2. 2 times 2 times 2, that gives 4, is equals to minus 1 over p. Okay, 3 minus 4, that gives minus 1 over 2 is equals to minus 1 over p. Here p on both sides, we divide both sides by p by negative on both sides, divide both sides by minus 1, so that the whole expression then, the whole expression become 1 over 2 is equals to 1 over p. To obtain p, we cross multiply. Here you see that value of p is equals to 2. Now that we have known the value of p, let's find because we have done the sum of roots for the second equation. Now let's find the product of roots. The product of roots, which is, here we say the two roots are alpha minus 1 into what? Beta minus 1. I will know that the product of root is c over a. From the second equation, this is c, and a is equivalent to p. Okay, so let's expand this. Let's quickly expand this. So alpha minus 1 times beta minus 1. So here, let's multiply alpha times beta. That gives alpha beta, or beta alpha. Then alpha times minus 1 is, beta times minus 1 is minus beta. Then minus 1 times alpha, that gives minus alpha. Then minus 1 times minus 1, that gives plus 1. So here become alpha beta. Now what is common here is negative, so factor it out. Here become alpha plus beta plus 1. Okay, so that the product here, the whole of this is equivalent to what? P is equivalent to q over p. So the value of q is known to be 2. This becomes q over 2. Then quickly we know that the value of alpha beta from here is 5 over 2. So we substitute. This becomes 5 over 2 minus alpha beta is 3 over 2 plus 1 is equals to q divided by 2. Q divided by 2. Here, if you look at this place, this part 5 over 2 minus 3 over 2, since the denominator are same, you just subtract the numerator. 5 minus 3 is 2. So here become this become 5. Okay, this become 2 divide 2 plus 1 is equals to q over 2. So 2 divided 2 is 1. 1 plus 1 here is 2 is equals to q over 2. To obtain the value of q, here we say 2 times 2 is equals to 2 times q over 2. So that q, the value of q is equals to 4. Okay, so you can see now that the value of p is equals to 2 and q is equals to 4. So these are the two respective value of p and q from the equations. Please, if you find this video interesting, please help me subscribe and also share on your social media platform. Till I meet you in my next virtual class. Have a nice day.